The story of learning Emma's English journey. Emma's English adventure. Characters. Emma, a bright 8-year-old girl with curly brown hair, big curious eyes, and a love for stories. Miss Lily, a kind and encouraging English teacher. Max, Emma's best friend, who is great at English and helps her. Mr. Whiskers, Emma's talking pet cat imagination, who helps her practice in fun ways. Sat in the back of her classroom, gripping her pencil tightly. The words on the blackboard blurred together. The other kids in class read sentences with ease, but whenever it was Emma's turn, she hesitated. Words felt like tricky puzzles, and no matter how hard she tried, English never came out right. Miss Lily, her kind and patient teacher, smiled at Emma. "Don't worry, Emma. Learning a new language takes time. Just keep trying." Emma nodded, but inside, she felt frustrated. She wanted to speak English fluently like her classmates. She wanted to read books without struggling over every word. But every time she tried, the letters jumbled up, and the sounds didn't come out the way she wanted. That afternoon, as Emma walked home, her best friend, Max, ran up beside her. "You okay, Emma?" he asked. Emma sighed. "I just don't get it. Max, English is so hard. I mix up words, I forget meanings, and when I talk, I sound silly." Max grinned. "Hey, everyone learns differently. My mom says learning English is like solving a puzzle. You just have to find the right pieces." Emma liked that idea, but she still didn't know how to find those pieces. At home, she sat on her bed, feeling a little sad. Her pet cat, Mr. Whiskers, curled up beside her, purring. Emma scratched his head and whispered, "I wish you could talk and teach me English, Whiskers." To her surprise, the cat stretched, yawned, and then spoke. "Why didn't you ask sooner, dear Emma?" he said in a playful voice. Emma gasped and nearly fell off the bed. "Whiskers, why you can talk?" Of course. But only to those who truly believe in magic. He flicked his tail. "And you, my dear, need some magical English lessons." Emma's eyes widened. Was she dreaming? Maybe, but she didn't care. If Mr. Whiskers could help her, she was ready to listen. The magical English lessons begin. Mr. Whiskers stood up and stretched. Lesson 1: Acting out words. With a little hop, he pounced onto Emma's desk. English isn't just about reading and writing, it's about feeling the words. Let's act them out. Emma hesitated, but then Mr. Whiskers shouted, "Run!" and did across the room. Emma giggled and ran after him. "Jump!" he called, and she jumped onto the rug. "Spin!" he twirled, and Emma spun in circles. By the time they stopped, Emma was laughing. She hadn't even realized she was learning new words. See, Mr. Whiskers purred. Words are fun when you use them. Next, they played a game where Emma had to describe objects in her room using simple sentences. The bed is soft. The book is big. My cat is very, very weird. Mr. Whiskers flicked his tail. I prefer magical, but I'll let that one slide. The power of stories. The next night, Mr. Whiskers introduced a new lesson, reading with expression. Emma picked up her favorite picture book. Usually, she struggled to read out loud, but this time, Mr. Whiskers made it fun. Don't just read it, feel it. He said, make your voice big for exciting parts and small for quiet moments. Emma tried. At first, she stumbled, but soon, she got into the story. She made funny voices for the characters, and when she finished, she felt proud. Mr. Whiskers nodded approvingly. Now, that's storytelling. The contest announcement. The next day at school, Miss Lily had an exciting announcement. We're having a storytelling contest next week. She said each student will tell a short story in English. Emma's stomach twisted. A contest? In English, she wanted to join, but what if she messed up? That evening, she told Mr. Whiskers about the contest. I can't do it, she said. I'll make mistakes. Mr. Whiskers hopped onto her lap. Mistakes are just stepping stones. Emma, you've come so far. You just need one final lesson: confidence. Emma took a deep breath. She had been practicing every day. Maybe, just maybe, she could do this. The big day. Classroom buzzed with excitement. One by one, students went up to tell their stories. Max gave her a thumbs up from his seat, and Miss Lily smiled a NCOURAGINGLY. Then it was Emma's turn. Her hands trembled as she stepped forward. She looked at the audience, took a deep breath, and began. At first, she spoke slowly, carefully choosing her words. But then, she remembered what Mr. Whiskers taught her. Act out the words. Read with expression. Feel the story. Her voice grew stronger. She added excitement to her words, making the characters come to life. She even used her hands to act out parts of the story. When she finished, there was silence and then applause. Max cheered the loudest. Miss Lily clapped proudly. Emma grinned. She did it. She didn't win first place, but that didn't matter. What mattered was that she had tried, and she had improved. That night, she sat on her bed, stroking Mr. Whiskers. You were right, she whispered. Mistakes are stepping stones. Mr. Whiskers purred. And you, my dear Emma, are a storyteller now. Emma smiled. Maybe English wasn't so scary after all. Maybe it was even fun. The end. Moral of the story. Learning takes time, patience, and creativity. Making mistakes is part of the journey. Confidence grows when you practice and believe in yourself. Ten effective ways to learn English for beginners. If you or someone you know is starting to learn English, following a structured and fun approach can make the process easier. Here are 10 simple and effective methods, especially focusing on story reading and listening to improve learning. 1. Develop a story reading habit. Reading stories daily helps in understanding sentence structure and new words. How to do it? Start with children's books or short moral stories with simple English. Read for at least 5 to 10 minutes every day. If you find new words, write them down and learn their meaning. Read aloud to improve pronunciation. 2. Story listening. Listen to English daily. Listening helps in understanding pronunciation, accent, and fluency. How to do it? Listen to English audiobooks, podcasts, or YouTube stories for beginners. Read along with the audio if possible. Start with slow and clear English, then gradually listen to faster conversations. Listen for 30 to 40 minutes daily. 3. Speak English daily. Practice speaking. Speaking is the most important skill. Practicing every day will boost confidence. How to do it to yourself in English in front of a mirror. Practice making small sentences like, I wake up at 7 a.m. I like reading books. Today is a sunny day. Try to speak at least 5 sentences daily. 4. Learn 5 new words daily. Building vocabulary is essential to express yourself better. How to do it? Cologne. Choose 5 new words every day and write their meanings. Use these words in sentences. Example: cologne. Word. Excited. Give sentence: I am excited to learn English. Use apps like Duolingo or Google Translate to find meanings. 5. Watch English cartoons and kids shows. Watching English cartoons and kids shows makes learning fun. How to do it? Watch slow and clear shows like Dora the Explorer or Peppa Pig. Repeat the sentences after hearing them. Start with subtitles, then try without them. 6. Write a short diary in English. Writing helps in remembering words and improving sentence structure. How to do it? Write 2 to 3 sentences about your day. Example: today, I went to the market. I bought apples. It was a nice day. Don't worry about mistakes, just write. 7. Learn common phrases and sentences. Some sentences are used every day in conversations. How to do it? Learn basic sentences like, how are you? Where are you going? What is your name? Repeat them until you can say them naturally. 8. Play English learning games. Games make learning interesting and improve thinking skills. How to do it? Play word games like Scrabble, word search, or crossword puzzles. Try mobile apps like Duolingo, Memrise, or BBC Learning English. Play with a friend and compete to learn new words. 9. Join an English speaking group. Speaking with others makes learning faster and builds confidence. How to do it? Join an English learning group online or in your community. Find a friend or partner to speak English for 10 minutes daily. Participate in WhatsApp or Facebook English learning groups. 10. Be consistent and enjoy the process. Learning English is a journey, so keep practicing without fear of mistakes. How to do it? Don't be afraid to make mistakes. They help you learn. Be consistent and practice a little every day. Make learning fun by mixing reading, listening, speaking, and writing activities. Final tip: the more you listen, read, and speak, the faster you will learn. Join Learn English with me and make your English learning journey easy and fun. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Learn English with me.